plan in 2023 was to simplify my life, and I'm working harder than ever, even more than COVID, and I don't want to do it. Okay, that's simple as it gets there. It's about me. That's why I'm 17 pounds off. I think I'm actually a little more, but I got on the scale this morning and I was down. I didn't calculate my little thing on my app yet. Okay, I have to do my app. I'm trying to get used to these apps. But anyway, and I eat out dinner every night. So I'm very happy on my new diet. Anyway, so this is what I called it, the raw and real small business retail training. Okay, and everything I'm going over, this is all about business. This is nothing on personal, unless it's shame on you if it is personal on you, because you know it's you. I can't tell you, but I am just covering the stuff that I've had to deal with, address with, things that I know that I want you guys to understand, because when I hear some of people's questions, and they think they're doing phenomenal when we're selling everything at cost, and it's making nothing. And there I see Donna. Donna is late. Okay, so 2023. Alyssa, are we taping?
Yes.
Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure on that. I'm not using it as a replay. You hear that car? I know that rumble coming downtown. She's trying to park. Okay. Let's get her in there. Do we have any more chairs?
Yes, I just put one over there now.
Thank you. And I still might have one more.
Okay, I'm looking for it.
It's traffic, I know, coming down. Okay, so anyway, 2023, I told you guys it's simplicity. And for me in the stores, it was all about the customer experience. And this has been the year I've had the worst reviews. Same stores over and over again. And I'm sick to my stomach. And I'm about ready to shut them down. Just because I don't know what to do and make everybody in their butt train in this store. You know, because I don't know what to do. I don't want to hear the reviews. The reputation, it all just hurts us. People they say I've got Dr. Jekyll, Mr. Hyde. I go in one other times they blow them off, they don't answer them, and I am just not accepting it. And I have no choice but to sit there. We're going back full force policies, and we are going full force writing up people, because every time I'm going to get a complaint, I'm writing you up. I don't know what else to do, because customers should not come in and be treated, and what I'm hearing and seeing, ignored. How did you find everything okay and they have nothing in their hands? I mean, we're like robotic and trying to do our job, but we're really not doing our job. We're not being real with people. We're not giving them eye contact. We're not greeting everybody that comes in. I mean, I can give you a few examples, and that's why we're going over this, because I just, let's see, if both were up front with one customer, did not greet me at all. They were both good with the customer checking out, but I felt ignored. I walked around for 5 minutes overall. Finally, the short-haired lady asked if I was finding anything. I said I was just looking, and she said okay, and never addressed me again, never told me about the products I was looking at. The other one was stalking and never said anything to me. The stores, I will say, and this is kind of where I'm ready to go the other way. The stores, everything I've gotten is good as far as pretty much hazards that people are leaving, empty pegs, you know, boxes, stuff like that. But elsewise, they're looking a lot better cleaned, is what my feedback has been from people. They're looking beautiful and cleaned. Let's see. She was not in front of the store when I walked in. When I came out after, about a minute or so, greeted me, but was not friendly. The store looked beautiful, had very little conversation with her. Asked if these items were on sale, just said no, and no other conversation happened. That are the kind of things I'm getting from people. I've got employees you don't know going in to see about the experiences, and I got customers going in that I'm actually paying people to go do this. And I've been told to do it for years, and I used to do it, and then I'm going back to it because I don't know. Of course, it always looks good when we come in. But I want you guys thinking about customers. There is so much negative crap in the world right now, is there not? They are getting out. Women are getting out to spend money, and we are blessed that we have people who have the money to spend, because I've got lots of stores that they don't have the money to spend in the parts of the country we're at. So it is all about the experience in these stores, and I cannot say and go beyond that. The culture we have now put in this store, they're already done goal for the month. Taking out our Troll Beans event, they will kick ass their goals this month. Because they're hustling, and are you exhausted when you leave the store, and are you on like a show? She's only been, I was just say, second day on the drawer, and she made gold by herself while I was at the beach doing commercials yesterday. Phone orders, she's doing everything, but that's what I'm saying. It takes it, it's there, but you got to have the right energy. And that's where and you may say, but I'm telling you, what you think about comes about. Your attitude when you come in, you got to turn off if there's a lot of shit. I know, I have to still watch the news, read the Wall Street Journal to know what the heck's going on with this world. I could love to turn it all off, but I got to know where I'm going with my business and what we got to do, you know, and be prepared for things. You know, I'm worried about a lot of my vendors that get all their stuff from China right now, and I got vendors moving and stuff like that. So, you know, I just want you guys to think about 2023 simplicity, and you guys, it's the customer's experience in there. We had the first quarter, most businesses were up 8 to 9%. in the country in January, February. We probably had the best winter we've had in all 16 years, and we were down majority of the stores. We had no snow days like the year before. We did better last year on snow days and being closed other days. You know, plus you got to look at this. We have beautiful weather. Plus we know prices are all up, right? So guess what? We should have higher sales. No brainer. That should even make it easier for you. We should all be up at least 10% because of price increases. Okay, and that's what's very concerning here. You know, we did have some things, but I just know you guys all know the definition of insanity: doing the same thing over and over and over and over again and expecting different results. And that's where I'm at. I'm not doing the same thing over and over again. I got to make some drastic changes right now, and I don't have a choice. We just can't keep doing this because, I mean, most stores, I got quite a few stores that are doing, I got probably half and half, you know, but I got plenty of stores that it's draining the other stores because they're not even covering their payroll and rent. So we have a lot of changes. I got to cut a lot of expenses. I can give you an example, like the warehouse and the TV commercials, gym, all cut off from the gift shops. Can't afford them. No more sea salt caramels, no more Innis. We can't afford it. You're going to have to sell what you have because I don't know what to do. We're not paying bills, you know, and I'm not going to sit there, and I have, and I'm going to tell you right now, I haven't taken a paycheck for 4 months. I'm the one working day and night right now, harder than I had to. I'm not doing that anymore. I will cut, close stores, shut down days is where I'm at now. And I don't have a choice, really. That's really what it comes down to. I'm not going to sit there and, you know, keep paying all my money out to keep everything rolling when I don't have people on my side. And if I know you're not 100% on my side, I'm not keeping you. I'm sorry. This isn't a game anymore, you know, and I've got to work smart. And that's, you know, and I feel bad for you guys that are new, but that's the role. But I see how much difference having someone coming in that understands sales, that understands cost per square foot, that understands ratios. And some of you guys, you don't have it. You got to learn it. And it isn't 10 times over repeating the same thing. Some people call, Misha, why do you say the same thing every week? Because I see the same thing every week in receipts. The amount of receipts from people in this room that I got that had store name, Wednesday, store name, somebody's name, their personal name, the amount of stuff wrong stores, wrong dollar amounts, nothing's filled out, number of transactions, not dollar amounts. I cannot tell you the amount of incorrect payroll I'm getting. I mean, to me, that's like, if you can't even do this at this point, where is your detail? What am I missing that I don't even know about? That's what I'm more concerned about. What don't I know? This is all basic stuff, and we need to move on. We see the same thing on the calls anymore. You guys don't want to hear it. I don't want to have to say it anymore. Really. You know, we have it all in automated training. Okay. You know, and I just think we just have to think change has got to happen right now. We got to go back to our standards. It isn't just closing out your drawer and you don't balance. Oh my gosh, we are losing money there in business. And we're going to talk about all the areas where we're costing ourselves. People not matching their credit cards and just closing and not notifying me that they're not balanced. To the penny. They're putting things in. People putting in cash sales for gift certificates. Well, guess what? That's going to be great for me for the Uncle Sam IRS, right? You guys are telling me we took in this cash and we never did. It was a gift certificate. There's all different things you guys don't think about. Just like I got people throwing away stands. I got to rebuy stands because people are not responsible enough to put a stand away, put it away properly with the parts. It just keeps all these costs and all this stuff just keeps adding up. And I feel like we have a lot of people right now that just know enough to be dangerous. Okay? And that's where you guys have got to check with me. I don't know what else to do because we've got to get some common sense and we've got to get checking with things because we're just costing and wasting time. And the double work I see, that we're not thinking things through, that we're like robots now in this country. And it's not just here. I'm going to tell you, I feel like I see that, I hear it all over the country. We have got to start thinking on our own if you're going to be in small business. And maybe it isn't for everybody, and that's fine too. But we just can't keep doing what we're doing. So what I wanted to start with over all this really wasn't what I was going to do, but I want you guys thinking this, because everybody wants raises, but no one's paying for themselves, really, for their supporting themselves. I would love to give you $1,000 a week. I've got friends, and this is what makes me wonder. Listen, I've been talking about it seriously. I think we're going to run some commission ads to see if we can get some commission people on board who want commission. My friend went from 2.5 million to 12 million in 2,500 square feet. She's got $1 million sellers because they want to make the money. And it's an old school. I know, listen, I said we would both take it. Mary Ann would take it because we know how to sell. And that's the skill that to me is a dying breed. And that's why we have lots of training and lots of resources on it. But I want you guys looking at these numbers and understanding these numbers so you know what you're making. And I just made simple numbers like $15 and $20 an hour. So I want you guys to look at this. So sales needed versus the wages paid. to pay the bill. Now, this doesn't include all the other overhead, and especially in Long Neck, your rent is so high, and your camp fees we'll talk about, that it's even higher than what you have to do. But this is just to pay for you, one person, okay? And that's what I want you guys understanding. People who work sales know exactly when they come in, what do they got to do, what do they got to make in sales that day to pay for themselves. I know I had a team, and that's the whole thing, and that's why you have the 12 o'clock read, the 3 o'clock read. What you think about comes around. My guys are so on their reads and know how much more they've got to get to get their goals over here. And guess what they do? They achieve their goals. You know? But people just go through the motions and don't get the purpose of it. That's what I'm trying to get you guys to hopefully understand. Because I know what people think about comes about. $15 an hour, let's just say. You may be more, you may be less. You're working an 8-hour shift. And you come in early, so it's even more than this. Okay? You come in early, you leave early. That's $120 in that. You are 10% of the sales needed for that day. So that's $1,200 at full retail. Not sales, not promotions. I need to have made to pay for you guys. This is what I want you guys thinking about. Because, oh, let's find a discount. Then you're going to see how much harder you have to work when I'm going to show you the calculations and how much more in business. Because that's what I feel like people don't understand. You know, I can drive a lot of traffic in, but you're going to have to do 5 times the business to pay for you. Okay, so that's real important. Miss Accountant, you under following me on that? Okay, so that's what I want you to think about. Plus the $120. Let's just say you were only 8 hours because we were working until 5 and you stayed whatever. I have to match taxes on top of that, you guys. Uncle Sam is killing us right now. We are in the worst state in taxes and everything right now in this country. You don't even get me started there. So I want you guys to realize for one person at full markup, that means no promos, no gift certificates, no crap. That's what we need to do. Okay, so people sit there, oh, I want 17, I want $20 an hour. Well, if you can produce the sales, I'd gladly pay you it. That's where we're at on things, because I don't know what to do, because everybody's expenses went way up during COVID, but we're not supporting the expenses. And that's why you see places closing, places cutting people. I mean, all the big companies, do you see how many layoffs are happening right now? The amount, oh my God, we are headed in some deep. That's why we have to have the best of the best, really, in small business. If the small businesses are going to thrive and survive, you can't have just people who want to stand here and be a Burger King order taker. You agree? I mean, I know a lot of you guys go beyond your call of duty, but I want you guys to understand the numbers, because that's really what it comes down to. Opening up, doing $300, I might as well just shut the store for that day. And that's really what I'm going to be tracking on this. What days, if I have to shut down, we can't support it. It's got to make the goals, and I can't. If you can't pay for your payroll, I can't keep it. I don't have any choice right now on this. I could go to Lewis Ware and make more money than I'm making now, and that's what I got very clear on myself. I got to realize, Gennadi's a lot older than me. I've got to do things, and that's what I want you guys to realize. I don't want to do that. It's not my passion, but I know I can sit up there and sell T-shirts all day long and do nothing, and sell online. It's a little bit easier. So now let's just say you want to get to $20 an hour, 8 hours. It's $160. Jim, we're in a training. I can't talk. Okay, so $20. So you look at that. That's $1,600 in just you for that one person. Oh, I want a layer. Well, guess what you got to do? That puts on more sales that we got to have, right? That's what I want you guys realizing. So I want you guys to, and I want everybody to look at later today. I want you to look at your things and your shifts and see about. You're going to look at it a week too. If you work 30 hours, did you produce $4,500 at full markup on your shifts? But see, that's just, I want you guys to realize my reality every night when I got to do all the banking and the bookkeeping and the balancing out stuff, because it's easy. Oh, Misha just gets on us about goals. No, there's a reason. We got to pay bills. I've got the gift shops and stuff. I mean, they're over 6 figures in debt right now. We got to pay bills. I've got treasures, lots of money. We have been so flat in treasures for the first quarter. And I can't do everything and be everywhere. And that's why I'm trying to get you guys to understand what we got to do. If you're doing $20 an hour and you want $20 an hour and you can produce 6,000 or more in sales those hours, I'd gladly. I have no problem paying it. I just got to have people that can produce the numbers, and that is our biggest thing. It's making the stores pretty isn't happening, because I got lots of people coming in. Where's the funny guy? He is. They didn't care now that it was a dirty store. I got everybody asking for Hunter back right now. They would love to see him back because they want fun, and that is where we are. It's all about the experience and fun. So I want you guys to think about it this way too. Retail sales. Let's say you make a $50 sale. Irene's like, I ain't giving him a promo. I know you. She likes to make full profit because she gets it. She had a business. She is probably one of your smartest business people in there, because she ran a modeling agency with 250 women. Anybody who can put up with 250 models, please. I think I would be like crazy, right? Everybody imagine these models. So anyway, I want you to realize this. $50 sales. $25 has got to go back to product and shipping. That gives you $25 to pay expenses, all business expenses. So you're doing a $300 day. You've already given how much in discounts? You're down to maybe $80 today. Didn't even pay for you. Didn't pay for the electric. Didn't pay for the credit card fees. The bags. All that expenses. That's what I want you guys to understand here. So let's look at $50. 20% off. We love that this Saturday, right? $25 in product. It gives you $15 left. Because 20% off is $10 off, right? I just want to make sure I'm not going too fast. I was a math major when I started in life. So 40 minus the 25 gives you $15 to go towards those expenses. We just put it in the big Vogue bag. We didn't need to. It was a little item, but there's $1 something going out the door. That's what I got to get you guys thinking. Remember those days when I don't know if you guys did you guys have to turn, remember the night when all the electric, we had to turn off all the lights in all our rooms and stuff like that? That's what you got to think about as expenses in the stores too. You know, and am I doing the right thing? Is it the smart thing? Am I turning my electric down at night? Am I doing this? So we have to look at expenses. But I want you guys to realize, look how much, $10 down when you give that 20% off on to cover expenses. So what do you got to do? You got to do almost twice the work when we run a promo. When we even give gift with purchases, that all still cost. It comes out of expenses. So I want you guys, this is very little. If I went through all my expenses every day, I pay every morning. So if you and me balancing 15 bank accounts every morning, you see what I see every day. I look at the numbers every single day. And I want you guys to think about it. Expenses, rent. Okay, so rent. This is what I figured out, just so you guys know, because I'm sick to my stomach. In Long Neck, we pay, and I also have to pay at Lewis. We're just Lewis. We are blessed that we don't have it in these other stores, but these other stores are very unstable right now because they are getting sold, the buildings. Yes, I have lots on my plate, and you guys don't, that's my thing. You guys have no idea. I've got 4 leases we may not have in Lewis. I've got 4 stores I may not have in Long Neck next because of what I just got charged in fees. So I have a lot of changes going on. This is what I want you guys to think about. So in Long Neck, at full break even, I want to give you guys ideas here. Maggie's needs $30,000 a month to pay for their fees and to open the doors with 1 employee. And we know yes. $30,000. And I'm going to explain why. Living Boutique Long Neck needs $83,000 combined, you guys. Bayside needs $60,000 to break even at full retail. Lewis Gifts is over $35,000 and they're not breaking even. Treasures, you're up and down and all around. You guys are pretty good at pulling it out there. I'm just giving you guys the ideas why I've got to cut. I've got to cut expenses. Okay, the problem we have in the Long Neck stores is that I pay a rent, I pay a CAM fee. Last year, I even paid an extra $500 on every rent check every month, on top of my rents, and I still just got a bill, you guys, I have to pay for you guys $38,000 short on CAM fees for last year.
What fees?
CAM, common area maintenance fees.
Oh my God.
Right, so you can see my problems in Long Neck. Okay, that's for that little sign that goes on that we're not even on top of promoting on, the little digital sign. That's for the guy that walks around and blows the leaf blower. That's for all those dumpsters. Oh, I told him, I said, I could have my own damn dumpster. I don't need to pay for all the restaurants, but I am charged based on the square footage. And guess what? We have the most square footage. But think about that. So I paid $1,500 I paid for 3 rent checks. 1,500 times 12. So I paid an extra $18,000 on top already, you guys. What I pay in my rent check plus my CAM fee plus an $18,000, and I'm still short $38,000 for last year. Try getting that bill the first quarter. See, aren't you surprised I'm not drinking? But that's what I want you to come to my world, because that's what I deal with. And then I get these crazy questions, all this bickering, makes me insane. And that's what I want you guys to understand, because this is what I'm dealing with every day, looking at numbers. Everything is going up. I was sick. We just took in 7 bags of handbags around the corner. $698 shipping. That's why I've got to see every invoice ASAP. And we got to get it on the floor. We got to make the money because they're all charging my charge cards. Thank God I got compromised. So just so you guys know, if you get calls, I got compromised. Buys me a little time right now with everybody just charging away, on that. But that is our reality. And that's our biggest thing. So rents in Lewis. They're rents in Lewis, but we're cheaper than Long Neck, which is a problem. You guys will never have the foot traffic that we have in Lewis. And that's my concern over there is I don't know if there's a solution on what I need just to pay the rent. So you see what you have to do for your shift, but it isn't even necessarily enough to break even for the day if it's only you. So, I mean, I'm open for a lot of ideas, and I've got ideas and solutions, but there's only so much we can do and I can do at this point. So payroll, electric, gas, and water. Milford has the worst electric down here. We're second because we're old buildings, and because I have to pay the electric for most of this building because we don't have separate meters. You guys are at least energy efficient over there, semi, but you got to watch both things. But you guys also have gas bills, we have water bills, we have all the sewage bills, I mean, I can't tell you the amount of bills I gotta pay. You know what I mean? Just for that. Plus, I didn't even put, the internet. Internet fees, how much is the internet and phone bills I gotta deal with? Internet, okay? And, internet and phone, I forgot about that, and that's not cheap. It's almost somewhere over $200 a month. That's $2,400. Well, I want you guys to think about all to open the door. That's why those numbers. Credit card fees. This is a little bit torturesome, and I'm working on getting people's names. If they shove the card in, do not make sure they are touching this. I had one of my employees is shoving them in for people. We cannot do that. Okay, this is to protect the consumers. You know, so you cannot be that you've got to have your cards, your little read things out here, and let them do it. But if we can, I'm working with them that possibly if we get them not to tap, but you know, those who know how to tap, tap. Your tappers who don't know how to tap, it's a pain in the butt, and we have to run in reports. It wastes time. So if I can see they're looking like they don't know what they're doing, do me a favor, it's quicker. Just put it in there, right? It's the easiest way. And if we get them to put that in, supposedly I know I'm working with them that I'm going to be able to get the names on the receipts again. Tapping we can't. So I think that would help us a lot. Because it's the worst when it's busy if you didn't paperclip those receipts together. Because I know we've got people who did not get their stuff on their cards, and I know it's going to come back to bite me in the butt. They're the ones that are going to haunt me right now. Okay, so that's important. Credit card fees, supplies. Okay, first of all, bags. We got to make sure we're using the right size and not wasting bags. Make sure we're not just shoving tissue on top. The tissue is meant for a purpose. When I stand, I cringe. When we put other items in the bag, like the shoe could get pulled on the clothing, we got to be using and working smart. You know, gift boxes, do we give them away to everybody? No. If it's a gift, I always ask, if they're buying yours, any of these a gift? I don't suggest what I'm going to give them. That's all I ask. No, then we're wrapping it in half-size tissue. We don't need full-size tissue. You don't need to cut tissue. That's a waste of time because we do get both sizes. I just find stuff that we're doing is like just not really income-producing productivity. That's what I want people thinking. What's the smartest thing to do? Because I cut the tissue in half today. Well, that isn't necessarily what we need to spend our time doing. But we do need to get our front set so we're efficient in getting these people in and out. Tissue, marketing and advertising. We have 4 people on staff that we need to pay, and they're not getting paid from you guys right now because we don't have the sales to support it. So if you had to go do all your own marketing, if I pull that too, because I have to pull warehouse, can't afford warehouses, we can't afford the TV commercial, we can't afford gym, all this stuff's going to come back on the stores. I don't know what to do, you know? And then those guys, we had done a whole budget this year, did we not? And I haven't been able to pay a penny to them for all that they do. The toner, I bill them for everything, for the toner, all the stuff that's coming to you guys, and they're not getting paid, you know? But thank God they're doing their internet, okay? But that's what I want you guys to realize. You know, the marketing, the chamber fees, you know, the little different commercials, and we try to do it. Just the cost of doing the emails and getting them in the database. That's why it's so important. We do get the accurate information for you. And then you can easily read it and get it in. It's all time efficiency. Because I see so much the time that we're just not efficient on. Donations, accounting fees, please, payroll expense fees, all that stuff. And this is only a small sampling. If I go run through my checkbook ledgers, it would be crazy. But I just want you guys to think about what's got to get done during your shift. So when you have that $200 day, $300 day, think about that. How much you're in the hole. Because I love it. I made the goal today, but what about the other 4 days you worked? Or what about the other 2 days? And that's what you got to be looking at your picture and overall, because I can't look at for every single person. That's my biggest thing I want you to think about on this. I don't think I did write anymore because I didn't have time on that. But this is where I'm at, you know, that we have so much to get done. How is my time? Because I got stuff I really want to go over. 8:53, good. Okay. I don't care if we don't open on time because we may not be opening much. I don't know. I got to think about this, and I'm not sure what's the smartest, you guys. And that's what we're going to try to get some solutions on this. You know, let's see. So I am just done. Okay. So, you know, what can we do? This is what, you know, and this is, you know, where I'm at. I mean, to me, it's when you're at work, you're 100% focused. Don't bring your crap in. Don't be. I hate when I'm walking in the stores and it's bullshit and nothing going on. We don't have time. We don't have enough manpower to begin with. We're not getting through opening, closing checklists. We're cleaning up messes from before, and we're not going backwards. If they can't clean me above, I'm done. We're not going backwards, are we, Dawn?
No way.
No, because we're one-touch ladies here, and we rock it in here. No, I'm telling you, it is because it's just nice to see someone very efficient, and we got to be efficient anymore. And because you guys are just, you don't want to do all the work over and over again too. It's the worst when you have to come in and clean up after the person before, right? It is, and that's why I say it's not fair to those with the opening, closing checklists. It's not being done properly. Sales and goals. I'm telling you, you got to be on top of the sales. You know, and I'll tell you, I hear everything. I hear everything from people you would never know from customers, from employees. The stuff I know, you guys would cringe if you knew what I knew about you. And that's what I'm telling you. It is too small town because I know a lot. I know stuff on everybody in this room probably. Because people have told me. People think they're telling this person in secrecy. They think they're doing this. And I don't want any of that anymore. I'm so done with that. You know, I don't think for the most part we have a lot of that in Lewis, you know, but I admit it's probably because I'm not over in Long Neck. But if you got something to say, and it's all I've always said, come say it to my face because I hear it from Jim. I hear it through my marketing and I hear all the crap. Well, how come how do this? You know, I hear it, and they don't even have the facts accurate because you know how it is. Pass it down the line, and the people only say what they want you to hear you say, right? It does nothing positive for our culture. It does nothing positive for business, and that's what I'm gonna get. If it's not necessary to say, then don't say it or come to the source. That's really, you know, I don't really have any time for that stuff. I'm really on that. Sales and goals, being on top of it. I see who gives me solutions, who comes to me, who addresses it, who's concerned, who says, can we get this stuff moved, who comes to me with ideas, you know, and then who does it, and then just same routine every month. Don't make goals, can't do it anymore. I just can't do it anymore. Rewards program. And we're going to talk about that quickly too today. But rewards program, you can do everything out of there. You can make your hiring, you can make your sales, you can get your new customers, you can get your repeat business. You just got to work it right. That's all I can say on the rewards program, and we'll talk about that. Opening, closing checklist. I am getting half-assed filled out opening, closing checklists and not getting done. If you are done by noon, you're not done your opening, closing checklist. You need to go rewatch the videos and do it properly. Because I know people that haven't been in for a few days. I just was talking to someone. Oh, I didn't know the boxes were over there. I'm like, you worked 3 days in a row. How do you not know these boxes are sitting on the floor and it has it for a customer? Yes, that's the kind of questions and things I get answered. You guys, you have to walk the entire floor. You've got to look for hazards. We have an older clientele that comes in. You know, empty pegs, poke their eye, and especially in the summer with kids running around, lower pegs. You know what I mean? Glass objects, things that look disgusting on the floor. I cringe when I see stuff that should never be on the floor of a store. You know, if you want to treat it with respect and have a nice product, it's a nice value. It can't be sitting on the floor of a store. You know, and we gotta think smart where we put things too. But it's the opening closing checklist because nobody's full time. You need to know where things are, and things have to move all the time. This store rotates every week, some portion of, if not all of it, and that's why sales are up. Because people keep coming in because what? It's the 80-20 rule. 80% of the business comes from 20% of your customers. And if you don't freshen it up and you look the same dang way, because you don't know what to do, then you probably got to get someone that can do it. You know what I mean? But that's a big problem there. It's the opening, closing checklist. I see cringing. People told me dust bunnies. They told me when they were doing through the audits, what they have found. Things that hadn't been touched in ages they could see. Christmas signs, this or that, still finding. We're finding all different miscellaneous things. There's no reason if you're really on top of your game. It's just like these guys spend the time to do this, and the texts, the questions, and the lack of paying attention to this makes me sick, because they do spend a lot of time to get you guys the signage and all this stuff, and then I see, is the promo still on? Is this it? I see the sign still up 3 days later. I mean, you guys, it's very simple. We follow the opening closing checklist, follow the marketing plan. It's a pretty simple job. This isn't right. And that's all I've been hearing my new employees. Well, this isn't rocket science, Misha. This isn't rocket science. This is pretty easy. I know. And that's what I want you guys to realize. It isn't rocket science. It is pretty easy job. You just got to follow the program. If you follow the program, everything in the store will come together on that. I was going to say, but no on the floor, because I can see. And you see how important it is, Dawn. You've only been on the floor how many days, and you really have been doing some busy work. But I was going to say, you need to hustle for the customers, do you not, and know that floor and everywhere. So where's that white tanks, right? Where's this? Where's the sizes? Keeping the stuff in size order. Making sure you're stocked on it. Staying on top of your game. I've been getting restocking sheets. We just laugh. I shouldn't say, but we do laugh. Because I want them to come over here and pull these restocking sheets. I get a, oh, Ruby Road large. Oh, wahoo. Oh, I get escape and I get an item number. No color, no size. I get, you know what I mean? We're not restocking. What can I do? And you know what? The sales, that's what costs business in your store, not making goal, not being and doing an inventory. We give you the information we need on a restocking sheet. You guys need to be chasing stuff that we don't have if you're out of stock, and we have, because the warehouse is full of gift stuff that I am going to deplete out and put in stores. Because I don't know what else to do. I got to clear that out of there because that's probably going to be taken over by our internet because we're going live again. live. I'm so excited. Yes. So anyway, yes, it is. So that's the big thing, and you got to look at expenses. Okay, inventory. As soon as a shipment comes in, you should be on it like flies on you know what. Because guess what that is? That's fresh product for your customers. You got to get me that paperwork. We got to see, because if it's Friday, you got to call early right in there because we don't have the invoice. Get it from that vendor. It is chasing, hustling, and getting things done. It isn't sitting there weeks. I am sick with stuff that's sitting. You know, they're weeks, sitting a year, sitting whatever. It isn't. Products got to get processed and out ASAP. Damages, not getting processed, followed through. Because I keep asking, are these follow through? You know, we will have a set system. We have to have a better system that we're making sure that it is followed through. Because I don't know, should I be looking for a credit? Should I be doing this? I don't know, with all the damages and stuff like that. Who's handled it? What's handled it? That there is a paperwork for that. We do need to make sure we're doing that. The other things you can control like the HVAC and the heat settings. And mainly, you got to think with customer. What is in for the customer? Right now, it's up and down, so you really got to be on top of it. Because if they're coming out because it was windy and cold this morning with their winter coats on, you better chill the store down. Because if they come in, how many hot ladies walk right out if it's too hot in your store? Right? That's our demo. How many people, if it's freezing, and they're not going to try on bathing suits and stuff in those dressing rooms, are they? If they're freezing like ice. So you've got to think about the customer first. I always want you guys to think that way. So supplies, are we using smartly? Are we overstocking? What do we need? I didn't know one of the things that are in all the stores in Lone Neck is doorbells. Well, I was told all the stores are not dinging because they have no batteries, but no one told me till.
Well, I just ordered them.
I know, but you solve problems. Okay, you solve for me.
I know, but it's faster.
I know, but you don't need. But all I need to know, the problem is the other stores don't have a dinging either. That's my concern. See, I know you handle and solve stuff. I know, so they're already ordered and they were sent, but I had already done it all. That's my point. I don't know if it's sitting in the mailbox or whatever. But that was all handled, okay? No, and I don't expect you to do that. And make sure you get me all the receipts. You know me. I'm not telling you, but that's what I'm saying. But you solve shit for me, honestly, and I know that, Freda. I appreciate that. But I just need to know these things. If I don't know, I can't fix things. Because to me, that's huge. That's business. Someone walking in, you hear that ding dong bam.
I know.
Right. That's so important over there. And I just thought, well, maybe they don't want to hear them ring. Because what do I think? Oh, they're not ringing. They like it that it's not dinging. They don't have to hear it, right? Merchandising smart. You gotta look at see, I'm all about working smart. These guys know I'm about touch once, put things right, and I'm all about price points. I am much rather sell a $50 mud pie plate than have to sell my $3.99 sea salt caramels. That's why I'm getting rid of all the cheap shit, because I'm sick of it, because you gotta learn to sell. It is. That's what you gotta look at, because we make food is awful to begin with as far as margins, but I'm saying you gotta look at it's all in your eye level, the season, moving. I know you guys, I've heard unbelievable comments about Bayside Gifts and how well it is merchandised and everything. And that's the thing. It's putting stories together, putting price points together. And you guys got to think what the season is. We have limited time to sell certain things. It's just like right now. I sit there and I cringe when I see a tank top, because I know we have to sell the 3/4 sleeves right now, girls. It's transition time and we're still cold. How do we have our racks organized? We're all about strategy and how we're going to make sure we're turning and moving. I mean, I know my guys are wearing the products. Their goal is to get rid of that product in the store and sell it through. Now, how many of you think like that in your store? Okay, that's what you got to think sales. That's really that's what this position is. So that's why I want you guys thinking on that, because that's real important. Is it eye level? Is the proper signage there? Do I need assistance because I don't have enough manpower? I can't talk about everything. But you are on show like an actress. I got to find my old manual. I'm going to put it up. I'll put the article up. My old retail manual from years ago. That was the first article I had people read, because you are on stage. When I go home after a hard day of selling, boy, I am done. I don't want to talk to a person. I am dead silence. You know what I mean? Because you do. I mean, you are on, because whatever you say, everybody listens. So, and then is it 9 yet?
9:04.
Okay, then I want to move on over to some other things. But I was going to say, I mean, it's the detail I told you guys, the detail in retail, it is what makes it. I know you've been up there in Milford cleaning up.
Oh, yeah.
But you could see a lot, could you not?
Feel like the new cleaning lady.
You two have been doing a good job up there. I love that store. You know why? Because they could do $15,000 a month and make money. That's the difference. And they have a normal Christmas where they rock it up there, and they have a loyal local following up there, and there's a lot of other stuff, and some things are happening up there. So no, I'm very excited about that. So they've got different challenges up there than you guys have. They don't get the foot traffic and the tourists and the summer people where they're busy in the summer. So it's totally different. And that's where communication comes in. If you sit there and say, shoot, this is a hot item up in Milford, Misha, do you have more of this? Irene's like, shoot, we blew out all this. Oh my God, we haven't moved one. Let me get it over to you. Send me pictures. I can coordinate everything. This is an easy job for me. But I need to know. What I don't know, I don't know. And that is a big problem. I've sold all the wedding frames on this one. I need 10 of those. Or I've sold all the 50-year-old birthday presents. I don't know, whatever it may be. But that I need communication because I cannot humanly get out there and look over there because we are busy focused on training and we are going to be selling live on the app regularly. And so I'm a solving person. I'm solving what I need to solve and what I can control. And that's really much what I can control there. So I want you guys thinking about that. Now, my biggest thing is this. We made it all simple. It's in one folder. Okay? I don't know what happened to, oh, here's our little goal sheet. So we're over our goal for the month. Woo! I am like so excited. I think we're going to break 100,000 this month in here. That's my gut that we will break. Because when I'm away, they do better. So I like that. I'm going away. That's why I like to travel every month. I don't need to be here. That's what I like. I was going to say, so you guys know this. The old ones can get thrown away at the end of the month. Okay? I just want to make sure because I see people stacking up. I'm like, what is it going to do? Okay? That's your first thing. Next thing, opening, closing checklist. Okay? These need to get turned in and done properly. Because if I have to, I'm going to have Alyssa and myself are going to be going out and checking. You signed off on this. We're going to go look. Because we have to do it, and it's just not fair. I know she walked into a mess yesterday, the day before, you know, and it wasn't even, she was busier yesterday than the day before, and the store left cleaner yesterday, you know, but you have to just manage all day long. And if you keep doing stuff all day long, it's a lot easier. I'm telling you, because I know who can get out at 5:05 and do the job right. They've made their goal. They've got the store clean. We're just waiting on calls, and that is a non-negotiable. I don't care if you have to walk your ass over here. You don't leave because we're doing it for safety reasons why we're not letting people leave. I don't want to hear a line is busy because yes, do I have new people? And there's a hook getting on? Absolutely. But you're in town, there's absolutely no reason to leave. You better text me. I can't get through on the phone because I get those people who solve shit. That's what I see. Who can solve problems and who can't. And that's it. But you guys, we do it because you guys know a lot of times you're by yourself. God forbid someone falls, someone's right. That's more than what, everybody's worried about filling in their figures after the fact. To me, I don't give a shit. I see the figures because I got the receipts. It's the point that I want you guys calling from the store. One, because we have people flake. People are all crazy, not opening on time, doing whatever. We need to know that we're open from the store phone. And when you leave, at least we know you are fine all day long because some people we don't have time to talk to all day. I mean, that really is a safety standpoint for all of us. Because I've had people fall and stuff, and this is what we, and this isn't a game on that. It isn't just, oh, I didn't, your line was busy, I left, I went home. So I've got my guys sitting here spending their night here calling stores, getting answering machines. Okay, so real important, you guys let them know, where we're at, because that's the whole reason I'm doing it for safety reasons, because we don't know what we don't know. That's real important on that. Customer callbacks, I got to print some forms in here. We're out of it. Customer callbacks, make sure you're checking, because if you haven't been in. Shipping and receiving. The store hasn't done it for over 2 weeks. We got to make sure the shipping and receiving log is put in and filled in and followed through. Okay? We tried to put everything right at your fingertips, just like the expiration dates and stuff like that. So, anyway, but I do want to make sure we made it so simple. There's not all those other notebooks. It's all right here. So please make sure we're checking in on these things. And I know a lot of you guys do it perfect. And I'm not going to, a lot of you guys are right on your A game on it, and I do. This, everybody should have in the store, and I should be getting the white copies on store messages, because I'm sure I'm going to be now, getting tons of store messages on this credit card compromise. It's a lot of stores on this credit card. So, you're going to have a lot of messages for me on people that need a new credit card, okay? Sales training. Who've gotten through the 6-step training program online?
A long time ago.
I was going to say, everybody's supposed to have redone, and this book too. Who's gotten through the book? Do you need that book? Okay, well, I'll give you one to go north. Okay, you got it. I was going to say every store had copies. That's what I'm trying to make sure everybody has it. Every store. Just looking, it's like a 45-minute read. Because the things that I want to go over right now, the rewards in this, first thing I still constantly hear people, can I help you find something? It's not part of our program. Are you looking for anything special today? No, I'm just looking. Right? It's, over and over and over again. Would you like to join the rewards program? We know nothing, right? But I hear it. I hear it, and that's what I'm saying. I need to move on to better, more advanced training than going over all this again. So this is my thing, because you guys haven't been see a lot of you guys haven't seen me, and I've done it for some of you guys already. This thing memorized.
Did you send the book to Maggie's? Did
Huh?
Maggie's get a
Yep,
copy?
everybody had it all. I don't know where they're at behind the cat, but that's what I'm finding. I mean, every store had punch bowls, ladles, pitcher, wine carafe. I had everything all system. I don't know what everybody has right now. We're going to try to get an accurate list to track down all of our stuff, what has happened to it, because I keep finding stuff gets broken, stuff gets damaged, and I don't know. Okay, so this should be memorized. The 6 steps to the perfect purchase, and this. The 6 steps with Bob, bald-headed man. Need to read you. I mean, I know it's just easy. Something clicks. Oh shoot, I've been, you get off a little track, whatever. Plus, we have it in writing. Maybe you're a reader. We have a manual in every store. It's all written out. There's plenty of resources. If you're not making goals, you should be focusing on your sales training, because now I have to hire salespeople right out the get-go. People that are a product of the product. It's a lot easier. People who shop our shops, who have our products, who know our things, and who've worked with the public. That's really what we're looking for. So we got to make sure we are promoting that. Okay, so are you a member of our rewards program right out of everybody's mouth when they come to the front of the store? Not when we're done writing them up and you got a line of people that are going to get pissed as shit, right? I know, I cringe. First thing out of your mouth. Would you like to join our rewards program? No. Are you a member of our rewards program? No. Oh, well, do you live here? Yes. Oh my gosh. Then you need to join. While I'm checking you out, let me give you your card. Here, do me a favor, fill this out. We keep it right here, and you're going to earn money back. Hey, do you have any, and I'll be taking it out. Do you have any family members that come visit in the summer? Bring them in. You get credit for them. What's important to the customer? What would my customer want? That's what they need to know. They don't need to know about the Fifth Saturday bag. They don't need to know about this or that. All we need to know, because don't you hate to carry all those cards around with you? What's important to them? It stays right here. And guess what? You can even go to our store around the corner and come back and do it here, or you can have a card around the corner, right? Whatever's easiest for them and what makes our customer happy. It is all in the energy and the approach. Because I can tell you right now, I've got the same people, same views, their same tone of voice, same attitude. It is. It's got it. You got to have energy and excitement for these people right now coming in, and making them feel good. So this is it. Do me a favor. I'm going to ring you out. You put that on there, because how many people just moved here? Now, as soon as I say, oh, well, then I'm talking, where are you living? Oh, I live over in Long Neck. Oh, my God, did you know we have 4 stores over there? Because the amount of people that we should have in those Long Neck stores makes me sick. No, I never went behind that Wawa. No, I'm just going to tell you, but that's our job. It's just like here. I know we're not doing a great job. My guys are so focused in here. We got to do a great job driving people to our sister store. Oh, my God. We're all done checking out. Oh, my God, have you visited the other half of our store? This is only half. It's all the excitement and the energy. Well, let me just tell you what's in there. Totally different products. Okay, we even have a men's department in there. We have youth, so if you got any grandkids, whatever. Plus, we have a lot more casual things. Maybe you want something more casual or loungewear or pajamas. You need to go check it out. Lots of good gift ideas. Plus, we've got parking right in the front. So in the summertime, it's good to go see what's over there, because if you need a quick gift, you can pull in the front, grab your gift, and go. But packaged, go. You know what I'm saying? You got to be on your A game in sales. I don't even know how else to say it to you. Every single person. So she signed up. We put it in here. Somebody please tell me what goes in this envelope.
New, completed, and the cards. Loyalty.
You got it.
Rewards.
You got it. So I'm just going to show, because I keep pulling out stuff in bags before. You would be surprised what comes out of these bags. Okay, so a new person's signing up. Now, here's an example. The lady fills it out. They put in Lewis. They're putting number 1. They don't necessarily need to, but that's fine if they want to. Okay, all the information is legible. So we want to make sure. How many people do not put the city, state, and zip?
Every one of them.
Many. Oh, you know how many we catch? And I'm seeing them going over to you, and I'm like, oh, I feel bad for Maureen.
Well,
I know. But this is all time we're costing Maureen. We're not doing our job. So I'm going to be sending them back to you to go do the job. Because I'm going to go through them before I start sending them. This is ridiculous for the people that have been on the time on the job that we're not looking at a rewards card. Okay? This is very simple. We fill in last name, first name, and we fill in the first purchase. That's a big thing. And if you are backed up, you need to paperclip these and do them later. You do not wait customers in line to be filling out someone else's reward. You paperclip it and deal with it later. That is bad service.
And that paper clipping is so important, because we don't have the names on the
Absolutely,
receipt.
because we have a lot of people who don't have their first purchases on their cards because of that.
Right. If you get a stack, right, and then someone accidentally shuffles, you have all the wrong purchases. So make sure that you are paper clipping. That's
Right.
very important.
Completed cards, totaled up for you, but you recheck them, I hope.
Always.
Please, thank you. I just want to make sure because we have yes. Okay, and then I confirmed I'm not getting my emails. That's one of the ones I sent you. She's one of my old neighbors. Anyway, of course she unsubscribed or whatever, but she wants, so we were retrying, but confirming everything when they're finished. Is everything accurate? Because guess what I'm getting here? Because people aren't doing their jobs, we're getting the return mail. We shouldn't have no return mail for people getting their money. That's a disservice to our customers. Shame on you guys, right? It's really a shame on us. Because how easy they, oh my God, I'm so excited you're going to get your check, you're going to get your gift certificate next week in the mail. Now make sure, is this where you want your money sent? Right? That's simple. And now you are getting our emails because there's lots of perks and we're going to be going back to even more than we had before, VIP nights and stuff. Are you getting our emails? You guys have 100% control. This is what brings business. Okay? So then you got filled out ones. If it's number 2, number 3, number 1, okay, you're going to make sure, and we marked it on this bag, Fifth Saturday bag. 1 only should be displayed. The rest should be hidden down below. Every card should be able to access customers' reasons. You do not have them behind a counter, and I hope they're not anymore in treasures.
Oh,
Good.
no, they haven't been.
Good. That's what I was going to say. I thought so. Because you know why? Especially Irene's been around a while. She doesn't remember that customer's name. It's bad service. This is why the cards are out front and we don't do now. Do we come around and help our people that can't bend over and pull up? Yes, absolutely. And it's easy for a new person because they don't know the name. But for me, all of a sudden, I've got a customer that comes in and spends all this money and they get pissed because I can't remember their last name. Right? Oh my God. Okay, do me a favor because I know who's got cards. Pull your card while I'm writing you up. That's the logic. That's why I'm trying to get you guys to understand the logics behind these things and why we're not doing it behind a counter or anything. What's your last name? How bad does that look on a good customer? Especially if it's one of our great customers and you're new and you don't know. It's seamless that way if you teach them to pull their cards. Doesn't mean I tell them, oh, bring the whole box up here. Come on, we'll do it here. We always find them. So that's very, very, very important on that. So we have all these new cards in here. And then this is the only, please, the only gift certificate. I'm ripping them off. Sometimes might see other stores in our bag because I'm ripping them off receipts. These are the little ones that she mails out with a great little letter and to remind people that they should have gotten their Fifth Saturday bag. Okay? So very important. Everybody understands this is the rewards. This is what you put. You have it, and you can tell by the coding. They're coded. L Lewis 4214. But you want to be excited for that customer. They finished the first thing. It's all in how you present it. I heard you're excellent at it.
I have a dance.
You put on the show. Dance. That's my point. This is the name of the game. It is all about entertaining, isn't it? It is.
Really like it.
There's no magic on this. It is. Oh my God, I'm so excited. You're done your first card. Guess what? You're now going to be getting a gift certificate in the mail this week. She processes. I say, Maureen does them on Monday, so look for it the following week. I said, we'll get it over there to her. And you get the Fifth Saturday bag. Now, let me explain to you. This postcard has a few dates on it, but you will get, every time there's 5 Saturdays in a month, and guess what? We have it coming up this month. Now, I've been pitching everybody, April 29th and April 30th, I'm going 5th Saturday and Sunday. Because I know Saturdays are hard for our tourists. Now, we're not opening in Milford on Sunday, but I don't know. You never know. But this is it. So every time now you've gotten this bag, whenever there's 5 Saturdays in a month, now check your emails, because sometimes if I know it's a tough weekend, I might do it early or I might do it after. So you always want to be on top of your emails. I'm not going to waste time. When we send you emails, it's something good for you. That's what you got to say. That's it. You don't have to tell them everything. The birthdays have changed and they may change again. So next one, I'm pitching to everybody going on. April 29th, and I'm telling people I'm going to do 2 days this time. Because I got people that aren't going to be around, whatever. So everything you put in this bag, this is the time you get a store-wide sale. We don't do store-wide sales, except for certain times of the year. And this is where you get to make your own sale. And because I had a lady, can I put troll beads in here? I said, yes, you can. Right. I said, fill the baby up, please, okay? But you got to pitch. I said, listen, you come to Lewis, you can also go around the corner. You can go dump your bag, we fill you in, jump in the car, and go over to Blooming Boutique Accessories. Then if you want to decide you're really, go to Milford or go to Long Neck. You can go all day shopping. It's a fun shopping spree, okay? But it's all an excitement, because if you don't, and I'm telling you, like right now, as Maggie's, you guys are easy to get through, but I'd be looking at my top good customers that are high and be reminding them Fifth Saturday. And I don't know if Maureen, if we can pull a list of people that are like, maybe this, so we have priorities on who we call, that has the most cards, that have gotten through the most cards.
Alyssa did that one year. You pulled the list of the top 100
and I created a book, and then I kept adding to it, and then of course it went by the wayside when we merged. But that is very helpful
Yeah.
to have that list.
It is, because if you're like us and we have more boxes behind here, it's a lot to get through. But if you know your core people listed right away, that's what I'm telling you.
Well, a
Because
lot of time with the people come in, I know who they are, so I pull their card.
Maureen,
And
are you working
I'm
today?
on them before
No.
they even come in.
Okay,
Oh
is
my
the
God,
laptop
you
there?
Do what?
It's there, yeah.
I'll go run some reports.
so
Oh, okay.
that's
Because I
that's
can
Just a
do-
quick
I can
question.
do
Yes.
constant
The
comment from
cards
home,
that
too.
Treasures
It's
never
the
got the new
spreadsheets.
cards
Oh,
for
it's
their
a
bags
spreadsheet.
with the dates.
I'll do a count. What's that?
Treasures never got new cards for the
Yeah, we don't
dates.
have them either. The new date cards.
New date.
For the fifth Saturday.
And we have a lot back there of marketing stuff, so we'll have to figure out on that. Okay,
Okay.
so anyway, I want to make sure because I know.
Thank you. Yes, please,
Where's my
please.
thing?
When you guys know that there's a marketing piece like you're running out of, or you need more of, or there's an update, please let me know
Okay.
because I'm
Now,
happy to
is
get them
that-
ordered.
Is that card they're talking about the
For
one
the
that's
one
out now?
well,
The
we-
one that goes out on the bag.
Right,
Yeah.
I'm saying, but you haven't gotten a new one with different dates other than this one.
It doesn't
no,
matter.
it's
It
gotta
goes on
be
open
just-
dates.
well,
But you let
Milford
them
is
know
a-
the keys on this because people, I have plenty of customers that think it's only that card and they can't come back after that.
Exactly.
You got to be very clear. This is just a sampling of dates. You can come back anytime there's a fifth Saturday.
Right. It's so that they get the idea.
Deal.
Right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we come up with a card that just has the next 10 years listed on it. I don't
we
even
used
know.
to do like we would have the whole year on the card
Right.
that we would tie to the bag.
Right.
Right.
And that we should
Because
have.
now they're asking me, and I don't.
And you don't have to
the-
tie it. You can give that to the people that already have it. See, I would be putting that card in every bag too. That they've already like card 3. Give them that for the year, right?
Right.
There's certain things we should constantly be giving people over and over again because no one's going to remember all this stuff,
Right.
right? Okay, so the big thing is that these cards, when they come out, they pull it up. Oh no, I'm in exist. Are you a member of the rewards program? Yes. Do me a favor, grab your card while I'm checking out, and we'll make sure we get this purchase on for you. Now, biggest thing I'm pitching everybody because everybody's got family and friends coming to the beach right now, right? So now you know, because you know how many customers have said, oh, I didn't know, even though we give them the flyer that tells them, you know that if you bring your family and friends in, if they start a card, you get credit still for bringing them in. If they don't want to start a card, keep bringing them all in. You got to do those sheets, that laundry, those towels at the house, right? You might as well get credit for all the shopping you're doing. And you can do that at all our stores. Now, Blooming Boutique is its own rewards program. We have 4 stores on that. We have our gift shops on another rewards program. And then we have our Treasures and then Maggie's. So you got to be very clear with people, and you got to make sure you're reading that they're not giving you some of those rewards program too. Other thing, you use this all the time. This helps you with people's first name. Talking to people, they hand you that. So, you know, especially if I can't remember, I'll jog my memory brain.
Even Dunkin' Donuts, when I go through every day, I give my credit card for my latte, and she goes, "Thank you, Irene. Have a great day. See you tomorrow."
My guys in here right now are first name basis of every customer in the store. First name basis. They have a little cheat sheet post-it notes. Dressing room 1, Mary. Dressing room 2, 3. They are, you know what? Hey, Mary, how's it going in there? You got to come out and model for me. You know, I mean, it's a party in here, and that's why the right energy, right goals, and making things happen. On this, when you're pulling it up, you need to work the card. Okay, we see number 2. That means you're already done the card. Now, I just want to confirm you have this bag and you know what's coming up on April 29th. Misha's going to probably extend it and do it Sunday, Tuesday. You can come 2 days. You can work the card. Oh my gosh, you got one more. Listen, try to get in one of our treasures in the next, or one of the Blooming, whatever card it is. Try to get in before April 29th, because then you're going to get this bag and you can come make your own sale. Take advantage of it. 20% off anything you like. It's all in how you pitch it to them. Right?
Yeah.
And especially if you see they're buying a stack of Escape. Now, don't give them the coupons. Don't make your sale, then pitch. School of Hard Knocks, and people have learned. Okay? I will tell you an example. We signed up someone on the rewards program, and she's like, here, you get 20% off. The lady pulled stuff off her order, never came back for it, never used her coupon. We lost the sale on our little pickleball sport because of this. Because we didn't play. There's systems to every single thing we do in these stores right now. There's systems to working the floor, and there's your unboxing and unpacking thing. Because that's how we're making sales of stuff not even out on the floor, because people are looking. It's all in your energy and your excitement in the store. So very important. I'm just going to say, pitch off of this. How many more they got before they're going to get some money in the mail? How many more before they're going to get their next box? You know, if you bring your family and friends in, because this is the time of the year for us to bring family and friends in. New customers, simplest way. They're going to bring someone in they know that likes the same products, right? That's our best customer to bring you new customers. Versus me putting it on TV. You know how much do I got to air and go over and over and over again, right? They're going to bring their friends because they want to get credit on their card.
What also helps is, well, with the 10%, now I have to say 5 on some of them, is like when I'm with their, especially John Medeiros with the prices that
Absolutely.
went up. It's like, well, you know, you're going to get 10% back on this because you're already on card 7 or whatever, and that helps too. And it's, oh, yeah.
Well, and how many people, because it is that time of the year and we're going to have the June bucks. Is this on sale yet? I said, well, if you're a member of our rewards, you always get a sale because you get money back for shopping with us. You need to be packaged because the people that have the blind here with the dead lights, it's just like, I know, and people who don't have a comeback, because that's what we've got to think.
Right.
If someone says, is this on sale? No, because we carry Christmas stuff all year. You got to explain and go beyond just no. Or no, this isn't on sale. No, but you know what? Ruby Road, my dog's birthday is 12 years and we're celebrating. She did picks in every six stores in town you can go visit and get specials on. But in here we have Ruby Road at 20% off. My guys are pitch everybody that's coming in. And that's the easiest thing because it's if you don't know what to say, if you're struggling at sales, you're not the best salesperson yet. Anybody can do it if they want to do it. You know, bathing suits in the back room. I mean, we're going to put a rack out front and we're going to have a sign up there. Of course, says more in the back room because I want them to the back of the store to come all the way to the front. That's why your sales rec should be in the back. That's why your cheaper shit should be in the back, right?
The deal of the day.
The deal of the day. You got it. What's going on? Okay, so we sign up this person. We thank them. Okay? My guys are carrying the bags around front, handing them to the people, thanking them eye to eye, and promoting. Okay, all about service. We are paying, we are boutiques. We need to act like a boutique. We need to dress like a boutique. We need to, you know, that's what it comes down to. This goes in every single bag for every rewards person, not the first time, every single time. Because you don't know when they're going to go home and dump the bag out. Oh, I didn't know I could bring my family and friends in, right? Oh, I didn't know I could do this. You know, because you don't know. I don't even know what any of my rewards programs are. Do you? I don't have no clue on like things I've joined. You know what I mean? So I don't remember anything. This is a constant reminder. This is a very inexpensive thing. If this just brings us in one customer a year, right? Think of it, this little flyer piece of paper. Cheap advertising, cheap marketing, and they already shop with us. They already know it.
And pitch the birthday. To
Pitch
get
the
them
birthday.
because
well, then
that's
this is
a
where we're going to talk
struggle
about
right
but it's all on how you promote it. That's what I'm going to tell you.
Well, that's
So this is the
you
first
use
one.
that,
Yes. And then this is when, oh my God, especially if the birthday's coming up. Listen, May.
Yes.
Save the date. Third Saturday in May is your birthday party. You might want to plan and bring your girls' weekends down that way. You can bring you and all your friends, and we're going to start doing something where they're going to register if they're going to bring so many. So we can have a special bottle of champagne or something for them. Oh, I'm working on some things. Okay, for those who do it. So you can bring you and all your friends in. You guys get your own private sale at 15% off. Okay, so but yeah, you got to look at when birthdays. That's what I'm saying. You work the
And
card.
even when they
It's
come
basic,
in and they're looking
basic
for
sales.
the $10 gift certificate, I go, oh no, we got a whole new program for you.
Yes, it's much
Yeah,
better.
Yes.
Much better, no limit.
Because then they smile because they are.
But if you don't come back strong with what we've replaced it with and why it's better for them, then you've got in their head. This is all just knowing this program. It's literally so 20% off goes with this little flyer on their first one, right? You must. I'm getting on blank. Must put in 30 days from the day. Got to fill in on every single one. Okay. They've got their first box. They come back. I said, you can go around the corner and use this at Balloon Boutique Accessories. If you get something, come on back and I'll put your second box. You'll already be 1/3 of the way done. Right? How easy is that a pitch for both of us to push people back and forth? Okay? Same thing for Lewis Gifts, Lewis Wear, just Lewis. So they get this. They bring it back in. We give them step 2. Oh, I got the same 3 of the same here. $5 off, right? Okay? They come back. They bring that back. They get step 3. Now, I don't know if I'm opening a can of worms, but I'm just going to say we got to use some common sense. Suppose we have someone that hasn't been in since 2021 and they've only been in once. What am I going to do? I'm going to give them one of these freaking coupons, okay? We got to use some, and I don't know how to say that. I know, because I'm afraid we're going to open a can of worms too. So you got someone who hasn't been in hardly at all, and they're just coming back out. I'm going to say, you know what? We appreciate you coming back after all this time. Here is a coupon for the next 30 days. If you want to use it for me right around the corner at Bloomington Accessories, you can come back in here and do something else. We want to thank you for coming back. Wouldn't that make sense?
Yes.
Because our whole thing for this is getting people to fill a card, become a routine. They want to shop with you. They want to come back and engage with you. I mean, the amount of people that are having just a good time that can't wait to come back with us. I'm there during the weekend, right? You know, so you want to, that's what it's all about. But we got to think about this. So maybe they did the first one, they didn't do the second one. You know, they haven't been in what? To me, you just got to use some comments. I would get them on the program. Say, listen, do this and come back in 30 days and you're going to get another one. I mean, you guys can control your traffic. That's what I'm saying. If you get sales and you understand it, you can control and make everything work for you, right in your store. Stuff the bag, okay? All coupons should never be on the front of the store counter. Never. Should not be for them to pick up. Common sense. We need to present and talk and not just shove in bags, okay? Listen, I see you live over in Long Neck or you live in Millsboro. Have you been to our stores behind the Wawa? Right? That's the first thing we should be asking. Have you been into our stores? I'm always looking around. Did you know we have downtown Milford? No. Well, but shoot, we've been up there like 12, 13 years. Oh, well, across from Dolce's Coffee Shop. You got to know all that kind of stuff. And that's what we're going to try to help give you some of that information if you don't know all that stuff. But everybody knows where Wawa is on Route 24, right? So listen, see my dog? She's got a store over there. I said, you can go into Maggie's. I said, it's like a human gift shop. It's for people too. And then I said, guess what? Treasures and Blue Boutique in one big store over there. You can do one-stop shopping, get the matching jewelry for your outfits, and then the biggest gift shop in Sussex County, I'm betting, is right in Long Neck. Right? So that's because gift shops are a dying breed. Okay, so that's what it, but you got to pitch, and that's what you do. I look at the cards. Hey, do you ever get over 24? Because some of these developments I don't know. Oh my gosh, well, and I ask, because my locals that have cards, I say, listen, do you need anything with Lewis on it? We have redone the Just Lewis. We're still doing it, but we have a lot of beautiful Lewis gifts in there, as well as we have stuff for all sizes, infants, toddlers, youths, women, men and women. Do you need something? Because I've got coupons. I ask them. Because if you put it in the bag, they go home, they're going to be pissed, right? They didn't do it when they were here. I see people just shoving everything in bags, and I'm like, it's all in your price. This is what costs you sales. I can tell you right now, there's people that are not making goals. It's all in how you present and do your job. And that's what I'm trying to help you guys start thinking about those things, because that's the only way I can see that. Okay, hiring. Everybody should be getting in. If they're staying at their family friend's house, maybe someone in that house wants to. It says, please, maybe you know someone that fits one of these descriptions. Both of you guys were customers before, and you love Just Lewis. You've been a customer for how long? She's wearing Zenits from the days when we rocked it with it. I know, I love it still though. But that's what I'm saying. That's where we find our best employees. How many of you guys were customers? That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. How many of you guys were customers? That is exactly who makes it with this company. It really is. Other ones can if they choose to and they want to. Other ones come along and as they see things, they're like, oh, I love these dresses. They would never have done it on it if they didn't work for us, some people. Right, Donna? Right. Southwind, right? The Southwind addict who can wear any dress, right? So, anyway, now they come up and you say, are you a member of our rewards program? Oh, no, I'm just visiting. Well, do you want to join? No. We need to qualify. Remember, you're visiting here first time to Lewis. Are you going to want emails every week from Blooming Boutique? And you're not coming back. You're not even sure if you're ever coming back again. I'm here for the week. Well, that's really your choice then, because I have people who can fill up a card in a week. But to me, if they're not here at least 4 times a year, is it worth it for them? Would you join a rewards program in a city that you just visited for the first time? Think about it. We pay for all these people. We pay for Maureen to put this in. We pay for the card. People are not thinking on costs and stuff efficiently. So, Maureen's got to type this stuff in. Then they unsubscribe. What a waste of all our time, right? We got to sign up and put the thing. I can tell you, it's just inefficiencies that's costing a lot too right now. We just don't do our job right. So think about it. Well, listen, do you think you're going to be down here at least 4 times this year? No. Well, then you know what? No problem, because guess what I got for you? We're a real store. Here, I'm giving you an online coupon. Isn't that perfect? And I'm going to be cross-marketing. I think Lewis Ware and Just Lewis are going to be giving Maggie's, and you guys I've got all different ideas. We're cross-marketing a lot, okay? But isn't that a no-brainer? Because don't you go to a strange site you don't know, and there's a lot of them that aren't in this country now, right? But they know we're a legit store. So how easy is this then to drive them to our stores?
We could use something like that at Maggie's.
No, I've already on the works. and they're going to give them out for you too across the street, Lewis Ware, and you're going to give out Lewis Wares. Okay. Because you guys are all on point of sale, all sell live at the same time. Yeah. No, but that's what I'm saying. There's tools. We have plenty of tools at our access, right in our things. I have a VIA in Rehoboth accessory show. I think Mary Ann might help me. I might need one more person. We have a 2-hour event. We're going to give them bounce backs for all the stores. I think I'm going to do everything separately so they can go to all the stores. I'm working on that, so I will be doing. I haven't done it in years because looking for 2 hours is a lot to set up a booth and to do all that. But I'm just looking for new customers. I'm looking for new people. I think it's like May the 2nd. So we have Bug and Bud Festival. They're going to do bounce backs. I'm going to have every customer's going to get stuff to drive them both to both towns. We're going to give lots of information. I want us thinking smart. So if you know something's coming up and then we're not participating, like it's National Nurses Day, make sure you have something going on for all the hospitals and this. It's Teachers Day because we're trying to be on all of it, but we are all over the place trying to get a lot done. So it's important, like anything coming up locally, anything that we can help out in swag bags, fundraisers, all that kind of stuff we want to be on top of. This is another great trait because you've done much with fundraising and stuff. So we got a bunch of ideas. You've been an event planner, right? One, yep. So we've got a lot of good.
23 years.
23 years. You got it. And I love that New Yorker attitude in here. It's Jersey New Yorker in here now. So anyway, so then we've got May 2nd that. We've got the Lewis sidewalk sales, which we know they never buy the sidewalk stuff. They come in and buy regular price, but we got to go through the motions. But we're thinking, we're trying to get together, if we have enough manpower again, to do a big tent shoe event. Get rid of all the old shoes. And if that
Are you
works,
doing it
I'm
on
thinking
this
about
side of
doing.
town?
Well, we don't have enough. I don't have experience in that. I don't have that over there. I don't think. And the lug. I'm trying to work smart. I don't want to be lugging all over the place because if it rains, I have an overhang over here.
Okay.
You know, I'm just trying to think. That's what I'm. You know, that's why I want to be smart before I lug everything to Milford for the Bug and Bud Festival. But they can do it. I went outside. Swipers going out there as well as checking out inside. We gotta think smart. How to get in and out of people. We have sidewalk sales. What else do we have coming up besides of that? Is there anything else
Don't you
majorly?
have like the yacht club doing the?
Oh, I'm doing, yes, that's right. And that's when we'll
Fashion
go
show.
over, whoever, I will go over who's going to put these models
do you
together.
have Baywood again this year?
I do have Baywood booked already, and they're doing it at different months. So yeah, I am doing the Indian River Yacht Club too coming up. I know, because I got to get the models all in, yes. They want me to bring the whole event to them. Everything we're modeling, they want to go, and they want to be able to buy it there.
Oh, that's great.
Well,
But I don't have the depth. What am I going to do? It's going to be hard. But who's going to go do it with me? I got to be MC and doing a I mean, who's going to be handling
when
the
is
shop?
that one?
I don't know. I'll give you all the dates because that's what I was going to say. So I have the Indian River Yacht Club. We will give stuff to all those ladies attending. I've got all that. They want 3 outfits. I got, I think, 6 models. I've got the whole list there. That's what I'm saying. So you guys, I mean, that's why I get on you guys. Please give me the paperwork right because I got to go home and do, 11 stores paperwork. I got to deal with this. I got to balance the bike counts in the morning. I'm trying to get the marketing. We're trying to do everything we can do to get traffic and things going in the stores. Yeah, can I flub with the sale? But is it going to help us? It's not really solving our problem. And then people they want to wait for sales, right? So that's the other thing. That's why I'm trying to look at promotions, tier promotions, gift with purchase, things to draw people out. And that's where I need you guys thinking because you guys see what I got to do to break even in that long neck. My leases are up in October, so I've got some decisions to make. And because we threw in a lot more overhead with TV commercials, with warehouse, with gym. We threw a lot more on than we ever did, and we're doing less, especially at Lewis Gifts here in town. Treasures this quarter's down. This one's up. Boone Boutique is down. Lewis Ware's up. That's what I'm saying. We're all over the place, on things.
People come into Maggie's that see the commercial on WRDE. They mention it all the time.
Good. I hate to say it's getting cut for you guys. We're doing 2 nobody can pay the bills.
Well, a lot more people are coming in too. I mean,
Well, I have to tell you, WBOC has done us a nice favor. They kept us on an adoption thing.
Oh yeah, and our traffic has been a lot better too. And
well,
people,
you blew out everybody almost. You got a lot of people. No, it was a great day.
That was a Tuesday.
But you see how important it is to sell. Do you know your doggy's birthday? And I bet you people will buy their death date. But I am telling you, that is the $50 up sale all day long. See, I have people who don't work smart that are working for me. It is all about the average ticket. It's all about the ratios that we were talking about, right? Cost per square foot. How are we maximizing? Am I putting all the shit out that's old and not going to sell, or do I have a lot of new crap I got to get out there and keep moving and working it? But isn't it? If you could sell 1 of those or 2 of those a week, what it does, right?
Yeah, I know.
She sold the first Moonglow for dogs. We have one with a little pole.
Well, that's my
Tuesday.
second one actually.
Yeah,
Second one.
that lady spent all her money at Maggie's because she's one of my customers, and I was trying to get her to do the John Medeiros, and she goes, "I just spent my allowance," and I'm like, "No," and she goes, "Well," I'm like, "Ugh," I go, "I have it too,
And I tell them, they have it, but ours is unique because we have the paw print. Ooh, that's neat.
Oh yeah, her
But-
dog is
But
her
see
child.
how that works, isn't
Yeah.
it? I'm telling you, there's no magic. When we're checking out people, these guys know. You know what? Do me a favor, while especially if they already have their rewards. I got their card. Do you know when your moon? Do you know your moon the day you were born? Oh no! Oh my God! Do me a favor. Oh, look at this. Look it up here. We got, oh, I'm an old date. Don't worry, we've got all the dates. Okay, let them look it up, and then I sit there and say, well, what are you? And then a lot of times, if we're not busy, I read them the description, and if it really matches their personality, that even just cinches the deal. It
yeah.
cinches the deal.
I was telling them that, look closely because this is an actual image of
Yes.
the moon on that day. It's
Yes.
not just a picture.
And you wear it all day, it charges. But this is what you need to know about all your products in every store. And then if you have the glow in the dark flashlight, bam, it charges, and guess what? It glows at night. No, it is. And people will just buy the one they
didn't know
like. It
that.
doesn't matter. We got Earth Day this weekend. We got the Earth Day. We got Earth Days. We got special limited Earth Days. Do you have Earth Days at
I
your
have
store?
Earth Days, yeah.
And so does Milford. Okay, so
We
we're
had
going to
an
push Earth Days.
adoption event at Maggie's.
I know. Big adoption. That's what I was going to say. Everybody adoption. Brandy wine. Send people down to see the dogs, see the store.
Yep, 12 to 4.
Okay, so this is it. I know I got to get some of you guys, especially the long neck, to the stores. I need you guys thinking of solutions and ideas because I'm out of time in my day. I am really out of my time. Now that I take my acai still, I'm getting 5 hours of sleep every night. Dead sleep, so yeah. So
Doing better
do you
than
need
I
sleep?
am.
I was gonna say, I'm telling you that stuff gives me a good sleep.
What is it?
What is it?
Acai.
Acai?
The lady from Wellness Connection had hooked me up on it. It's a thing to help stimulate your cells and keep us. See, yeah. That and our collagen drinks we do in here. But anyway, so yeah, we are. If you see, I'm so excited. Listen, guess what she bought and she loves before she was an employee. What's my worst buy ever that everybody's sitting on because they don't use them? My worst buy ever. What's my worst buy ever that you're sitting on that could go great with Corksicle?
That goes great with Corksicle.
Yeah, or Swig.
Oh, the Scoopy.
How many did you sell and buy? How many did you buy?
Well, my daughter's fiance is an MMA fighter, and he owns a gym. So I think we bought like 20, and then she got me one. I mean,
It's the best thing.
It's the best when you're on the go, and they love it. And I
And
gotta actually
that would be an
get more
upsell
for
on
them.
every one of mine, besides the cleaning brushes or the straws. Because you know what?
It's crazy.
Our sizes have changed totally in our stores too. We are selling extra smalls. And we went the other direction and not selling 2X and 3X because we have a lot healthier clientele on here. And our whole staff, we're all shakers. We're all shakes and collagen chicks. And we all have energy and we're all not sick. So we're not, so no, that's the thing. But it is interesting because I was going to say, that's the funniest thing, isn't it? My word. I thought it was the best thing. I was in a mastermind meeting in Canada, and they were all using them. Canadians use them, and I was like, "Oh my God, I'm gonna be the first in America. I'm getting these things." And we don't give them away, except for Dawn.
We walked in the store and we were like, oh my gosh, these are amazing. and I saw her when we went in there together. I was like, these are the best.
I know. Yeah, I know. You guys got to go. Okay, so please text me, email me, call me. Think of things and solutions. And you guys as a team over there have got to do everything you guys can do to draw to each other.
Yes. Well, I do. Need help.
Tell her not to get up.
Those men.
Well, I was trying to figure out how to even do something to get them to shop in every single storehouse that they get.
Well,
They get entered in for a big gift certificate prize.
Well, that could be.
I don't know. I'm just but think of things because I don't know how to type
Let's go ahead and just stack them up.
Think about.
I think I'm gonna stack them right back here.
Gordon.